Alright, I wanted to now that I've now that I've finished kind of slogging through the okay, I hate trying to cover healthcare like this because one, it fucking enrages me. Two, it's healthcare law. God damn it. Like it literally I think reading through this shit can actually be hazardous to your health. Like seriously. I mean, I swear to God, I wish I had a picture of it to put up here. I really should have prepared one maybe. But you can go. I'll put a link in the description where you can go and find a copy of Trump Care. And they put up this web page specifically for this. It's called like readthebill.gop. And it's like, oh, just read it. See, it's better. Just here you go. You can read the thing yourself. It's unreadable. The whole fucking first page is shit like, oh, in this particular code on the third line, subsection A, replace a comma with a period. It they don't even put like a thing like, okay, this is what we're changing half the time. It's like change or to and in line 5 of such code page section 301. You know, again, where the hell was I going with this? Son of a bitch, it's getting late. Crap. I mean, it's only 2 minutes in. I could restart this. What was I talking about? Let's see. Rand Paul. Well, he's an asshole too, but no, Paul Ryan. Rand Paul Ryan. That's weird. Anyway. Shit. Okay, subject change. Oh yeah, how we were talking. I was talking about how I would like rather gouge my own eyes out with a fucking soup spoon than try to read through healthcare law and then trying to make that into a video that you actually want to fucking watch. I mean, come on, forget about it. Anyway, in this segment, I wanted to talk about something I've kind of noticed with the Affordable Care Act and how the Obama administration inadvertently, I'd give them zero credit for this because it was not their intention, inadvertently kind of left a landmine for the Republicans. Because think about it. Alright, in general, out in the wild, if you will, there are basically 3 levels of universal health coverage. There is the massive better than nothing but still a steaming turd or pile of crap that is the Affordable Care Act, which is of course what we got. There's the public option, which is it's sort of in the middle. It's like the public option keeps most of the rest, like private healthcare, in business, but it gives you the option to say, okay, well, I would rather pay premiums to the government and buy into Medicare instead of Blue Cross Blue Shield or whatever. And that's a bit better. It gives you a taste. It gives you a taste of what truly socialized medicine could or government healthcare could be. And it's better. And then there's the top layer, the absolute the cream, the good shit. And that is just single payer. You of course other things would need to be changed and adjusted, but you essentially go in to the friggin' Medicare law and change the minimum age to 0, eligibility age to 0, and boom. Healthcare for everyone. And that, that does have a lot of advantages that I don't really want to go into right now because I'll start rambling more than I already have. But anyway, we have those 3 levels, okay? Now, if Barack Obama had and his administration, spread things around a bit, had actually dropped a set back when they had a filibuster-proof majority, and twisted a few arms in the Democratic Party and rammed through real, like, good healthcare reform, like single payer or probably public option, then the Republicans would have had somewhere to go. If they passed a public option, let me know if this sounds familiar. Oh, it's just costing us too much money. We can't afford it. We have to get rid of it. Like, it's gonna bankrupt us because we have to have a balanced budget because we don't know how government and spending and all that works, and government debt. We don't know how that really functions properly so we need to balance our budget. So we have to get rid of this. Well, they would have the shit ACA, essentially, to fall back on. Because let's not forget, the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, was originally Romneycare in Massachusetts. And before that, it was originally thought up by the Heritage Foundation, which is a conservative think tank. Alright, so it is the most palatable health insurance or healthcare reform to the insurance industry, because it basically lets them stay in the game. The other 2 options either eliminate the health insurance industry altogether, or limit them and make them compete against the government, which can actually provide healthcare more efficiently and cheaply than they can. So basically what we have is, make no mistake about it, like, what we have is the right-wing healthcare reform. The Affordable Care Act was developed by the Republicans. It was their plan, and Obama took their plan. So now they have no plan. It's the bare minimum that could be done that you could actually consider to be healthcare reform. So basically, that was the accidental landmine that Obama left for him. And when they, after 7 years of screaming about repealing it, repeal, we gotta get rid of it, it's killing our grandmothers and it's bankrupting us, we can't afford it. After all that, now that they're finally in a position to get rid of it and to redo things in their own image, they just stepped on it. And honestly, I think this CBO report detailing how shitty it is was that ominous click you hear in the movies when someone does something such as this. Because they've got nowhere else to go. They don't have a shitty healthcare reform to fall back on, because this is their shitty healthcare reform. It's beautiful and terrible at the same time. I mean, seriously. And that was one thing. It's like, okay, I said, do not take this in the wrong way, and that do not take this to mean that I think the Obama administration or Barack Obama, was playing his 3-dimensional chess and deliberately did this, because seriously, you bone the entire country as far as healthcare goes just to fuck with the next administration? That's a dick move, man. Dick move. So no, I don't think it was deliberate. I think it was just a happy coincidence. But I do think it is having an effect. Because, like I said, you got half the Republicans that are like your traditional corporate cocksucking Republicans here that, they want to get rid of it. They don't really care. They just want to get some tax cuts for their rich donors and their lobbyists and things like that. However, they would say fuck it, throw the whole thing in the trash. However, they are somewhat aware of the fact that yeah, cutting it would be bad and it would probably result in them getting voted out. Then you have the hard right, like the freaking the the hardcore like Tea Party Kool-Aid drinkers that feel that the government is evil and you just need to scrap all of it. Like, wow, these people are still so stupid. They're completely oblivious to the fact that if they take, however, 20, 30, some odd million people off of health insurance, those people are going to notice. But they have no clue. They are oblivious to it. They're just like, get rid of it. Balance the budget. And then of course you get like the more moderate Republicans that are like, yeah, we wanted to get rid of it, but that Medicaid expansion though, that's been really good for our state. We can't. This bill's gonna get rid of that. We can't vote for it. I can hear pitchforks being sharpened already. And so no, they can't get together on it. And that's part of the reason, I feel. And you'd probably still have the hard right ones there, but it's like it leaves them nowhere to go because the Ryan types, as much as they're absolute bastards, do understand that if you just full on cut it, there will be hell to pay come midterms in 2020 and so on and so forth. I mean, look at what's happened so far, and they haven't even started officially to cut it out and get rid of it. What was I going to say? Damn it, I lost my train of thought. God damn it. What was this? Alright. They want to cut, they got to worry about votes. I don't know. God damn it. Alright, well, that's like 12 minutes. You got probably 10 minutes of good ranting. 8 if you take off that little brain fart in the beginning. That's it. Like, what was I? Anyway, yeah, that's basically, that was my point. I was starting to ramble anyway. So we'll see how things go. It's already getting interesting. In between the White House and the House of Representatives and Ryan and Trump, and Ryan calls it Trump Care, Trump calls it Ryan Care. It's like hot potato. Click. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.